Welcome into tonight's edition then of Extra Time. Shaka, what are you doing?
I'm just fixing my jacket.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Good job.
Do you like being here closer to me like this?
Are you going to congratulate me and the Boston Celtics for winning the NBA title last night?
Yeah, congratulations.
You know I'm a Celtics super fan.
Yes, they won 4-1, yes.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
Congratulations.
Finished it off last night in Boston.
Were you there? Were you at the game?
No. One of my daughters wasn't feeling well, so we watched it from home.
How many games have you been to this season?
Huh?
How many games have you been to this season? Such a ardent fan.
Well, basketball games?
No, but Boston Celtics games.
Lots.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Lots.
Which ones?
Lots.
Lots.
Yes.
Zero.
Yes. Yeah.
Zero.
Don,
Do you think he can name the starting lineup?
Could get a few.
It's only 5.
Give us 4. Give us 4.
Tatum, Holiday,
Robert Parrish.
Orford,
Larry Bird.
Larry Bird. Yeah, this is.
There you go.
Why did you start? Why did you start? You knew that was going to. Yeah, you knew that was going to end in failure.
Okay.
Question for Ali. Should Martinez continue with Cristiano Ronaldo or substitute him in the next matches after his first game?
My concern is, as we mentioned in the show, is look, if indeed you think that he is the answer, that he is the guy to play center forward for you, I don't think you play him 3 matches in a row in the group stage. If you want the best out of Cristiano Ronaldo, he has to be fresh.
Yeah.
I don't understand. If indeed that's the reason, I don't understand why you would play him 3 matches in a row. And so therefore, at some point, you got to sit him down. Why not the middle game?
Which team was most disappointing in their first game? Portugal, France, or England?
England. Yes.
I think that's fair.
Easy answer.
Yeah.
Stevie's pocket change. They were underwhelming. I even thought at one point it could have been a draw, could have been 1-1.
I can't believe you've got an English player in your starting 11. Best team of the tournament so far.
I think, judging from the headlines and the stories back home and on social media, there's a lot more questions than answers. It's trying to get the best out of Phil Foden. I said on yesterday's show, in my opinion, it's an easy fix. Drop Bellingham back alongside Declan Rice, play Anthony Gordon on the left-hand side. Phil Foden is number 10.
There we are. Shaka, how much money do you think you, in your prime... What's wrong?
He gave you an answer, and then because he liked his answer, he was very proud of himself, he went...
I literally could have... I literally nearly went, Ali.
He said it for the last 3 days.
Well, it's obvious.
Well, it's boring now, isn't it?
Well, if something's that obvious, it's like my best 11 right there.
In your best 11, you had Bellingham as the number 10. Now you're dropping him further back.
Because he can play there and he can do it.
I know, but in your best 11, you had him as a number 10. Now you're changing the position.
And he can still be the best player as a number 8.
Right, okay.
And then so could Phil Foden. And there'd be 2 of them in there.
Shaka, how much money do you think you, in your prime, could go for in today's inflated transfer market? Now, you broke the English record for a goalkeeper.
Moving within England, yeah.
Moving with England. How much?
No.
I was only £1 million.
Well, yeah, but that was £1 million back in the day.
That's all
Yeah,
right.
that was a record.
And then how much did Newcastle pay for you?
£1 million. Million.
That was $1 million?
Yeah.
Oh, there
Then
we go.
after that was all.
So you'd be double figures now, surely, you would say?
£2 million.
No, we could get 10 for you, Shaq.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we could get
in your
10.
prime, definitely.
Yeah.
10. What was your biggest transfer fee?
Record transfer twice. Thank you very much, Daniel. West Ham twice. See, you didn't expect that one coming, did you?
Right, what was
Little
that?
record fee.
Record in what sense, record?
Broke the record. I mean,
How much was it?
£5.5 million. Which,
What was that thing you just did with your mouth?
doing the math,
I can't get past this.
because doing the math over the years, with inflation, that would be about 100 million.
So you were the record transfer fee? Record transfer in the Premier League?
No, for West Ham.
Oh, there we go. There we go. We got there in
So
the end.
1.5 first time,
Right.
5.5 million second.
There you are. Good.
And was that worth it? Did they get the most out of
They
it?
got value.
And then how much does a player get of that? What percentage of the...
Oh, 0. It's a myth. It's
Oh,
a myth.
really?
Fans always thought it was.
You always think you're going to get 10%. That's
No, fans think that's a myth.
Oh.
They always thought, oh, you get 15% or 20% that transfer.
Right, so you
They
have
do that in some of the leagues on the continent. I know, like Czech Republic or Czechia, as they now
Czechia.
Czechia, as they now
Well, after that goalkeeping performance today,
they get a cut of transfer fees.
Oh, I see.
After that, keeper.
So you would
Not them definitely, and I don't know.
So you would negotiate like a signing-on bonus. That's how you. Would, that's what you'd make.
So you go signing on fees.
Yes.
Weekly wages.
Right.
Loyalty bonuses.
Oh, so what's that?
Stay for the 4 years.
I see.
Big chunk.
Ah, and did you stay for the 4 years?
Absolutely.
Oh, lovely. Good stuff. Well,
why wouldn't you?
Knowledge
Why wouldn't you?
that's fair enough.
Shaka's knowledge and understanding of the ins and outs and negotiating value in Czechia's first division is amazing.
Yeah, I like
I
it.
played with two goalkeepers from what was then the Czech Republic. Pavel Sineček and Ludek McCloskey. That's how I know.
Perfect. Ali, how much did Chivas USA pay?
Not 1.5. Well, it may have been 1.5 something, but it wasn't million.
And you didn't see any percentage.
I wonder when they're going
nothing.
I wonder when they're going to get phased out of the game.
What, Shaka's?
Yeah, the goalkeepers. After watching that Czechia goalkeeper today, someone's going to come up with a system. 11 outfield
Conditions
players.
were horrible.
I don't think you need it anymore.
Wow. Conditions were horrible.
I don't think your goalkeepers are needed.
Oh, you had one in your tournament in your best 11.
Just drop it.
Exactly. Ali, how good is Arda Guler, and do you see him starting for Real Madrid, or should they send him on loan? That's a good question.
He's really good. Looks like a special talent.
He's not starting.
Every time that we see him, he seems to be scoring a goal. He seems to be having an impact on the game. And the answer to the question is no, he's not starting for Real Madrid. And actually, frankly, I don't see him getting on the field or having significant minutes.
Like Copa del Rey, is this going to be that?
Yeah, I mean, there'll be enough games, and certainly in the new Champions League as well, there'll be enough games where they'll use Arda Guler, but I just don't see...
If he was your boy, would you advise him to go out on loan for a year?
Great question. Great question.
Thanks, Don. Much appreciated. Record-breaking.
If he was my guy, I would say, Arda, stay where you are, and make the most of what you have around you, because this is a special place to learn, and to learn from a lot of people, not only the players around you, but learn from Carlo Ancelotti, learn from the staff, grow and become a true professional. And when your opportunity is given, then make the most out of it. And he's been doing that. When he's been playing, he has been scoring goals. But if you look at the numbers of players in front of him right now at Real Madrid, Brahim Diaz is in front of him. Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Kylian Mbappe.
Yes.
Vini Jr.
Yes.
And so, yeah, the numbers just don't make a whole lot of sense.
And your man coming from Brazil.
Endrick,
yeah.
And so...
It's impossible to answer, you know, what the best thing to do is. Because I remember Phil Foden was linked with Newcastle to go on loan. And my senses were, yeah, go on loan. Go and get some game time. Go and toughen up a little bit. He didn't, and he stayed where he was because he had Bernardo Silva, he had David Silva, he had Kevin De Bruyne, all these greats to work with. But at the end, Martin Ødegaard went on loan, didn't he? He was at Real Madrid. Look what happened to him now, captain of Arsenal. So it's impossible, unless you're really close to him, to try and advise him which path to take.
So there's no wrong answer?
There's no wrong answer. Stay where you are, learn from the best, or go out on loan, toughen up, get loads of minutes.
But the key, regardless of whether he goes on loan or whether he stays at Real Madrid, is his attitude. And whatever the decision is, it's how he takes that decision as the best decision possible and make the most of whatever the situation is. If he's just going to stay in Real Madrid because he's been told to stay at Real Madrid, but he's going to sulk because he's not playing, that doesn't help anybody. And if he's going to go out on loan because he's been told to go out on loan, but now he's thinking, I could be in Real Madrid, I should be in Real Madrid, what am I doing here? Then that doesn't help anybody. It's about the attitude of Arda Guler, and the people around him for such a young player are going to play a critical role in understanding and making sure that he knows, listen, this is a unique opportunity, make the most of it.
Jason Brown, the fourth Celtic.
Oh, it's just great. Wow. Your phone on.
All right, okay. All right.
Jalen Brown, you mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
Or Jason.
That's the one. Brown.
He was the MVP, wasn't he, Shane?
He was?
Yeah. So you're such a big fan, you didn't know his first name.
I've got a brown t-shirt. I've got a brown t-shirt.
Brownie.
Can't believe you doubled down. Moved on. Moved on nicely.
Jason Brown.
Close. I saw this impression there.
Wow. You put on yourself. I wasn't going back to it. Shaka, now that we've seen all the teams play once, which team stands out? Which team haven't lived up to their expectations? So
Well, Germany stood out with their performance against Scotland. I feel Germany at home is always going to be a tough proposition in this tournament. Who hasn't caught the eye of the favourites? Well,
Shaka, you're really sweating.
I know, it's hot in here. Going to LA in a couple of days. That's not going to help.
Oh, no, that's not going to help.
Who made this decision?
Oh, man. England.
England rubbish. Germany better. I think Spain very much.
Spain. I was gonna
Spain
say
caught the
Spain.
eye, yeah, very much so. Final question to the boys and you, Dan Thomas. I'm sure you saw the footage of the fan waking up in the stadium at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
I remember that.
What is the funniest experience you've heard of when attending a sporting event? Anything spring to mind? Makes you laugh?
In a baseball game in Venezuela,
Yes.
big game for my team, Tiburones de la Guaira.
Okay.
We won that game. That meant that we were going into the playoffs. And stadium was packed. I was out in the outfield. I don't know for what reason I thought this would be a great idea. I went and jumped on the field and started running towards the players where the celebration.
This when you visited last year? How old?
I must have been about 12 years old.
Okay.
Something like that. And I started running. I mean, full speed, going towards the infield to where the players were celebrating.
Calafiori style.
Well, yes, very much so. I mean, I was giving it the full run. Until I saw out of the corner of my eyes that the police that were on both sides released the German Shepherds. Oh. And I'm like, oh no.
They're not messing around.
No, full speed going the other
That must
way.
be the quickest you've ever run.
Did you find the yard? Did you find the yard?
No, look, I actually got back in time, but then I'm trying to get up, and it's obviously a high wall, and people are reaching up to me, and I'm like, come on, please. Yes.
You all right, Ali?
Are you good?
Yeah, you're doing good. Yeah.
Oh, you wanted it.
The dogs are coming! I'm going for the dogs!
That's your own fault, isn't it?
Yes. Yes. Well, I would have done that to my son, but thankfully my uncle, who we went to in the game, he
Yeah.
brought me up.
Don, anything?
Nah, can't think.
No.
Want to put the pressure back on Shaq?
Well, don't. Shaka's a sweet.
That's what I mean. That's what I
I
mean.
only had to name 4 players.
Oh, hey,
Good.
Shaka falling asleep in the World Cup final, that's funny.
yeah.
I didn't fall asleep.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
fall
true.
asleep, but went out to play. Water break, had a little, you know.
Did you have a
Look
nap?
at my notes.
Did you have a
Look at
nap?
my notes.
Yeah, no.
Look at my notes.
It's Shaka. Shaka can nap anyway.
Look at my notes.
Shaka can nap live on TV.
How'd you fall asleep?
That is it. Thank you very much. And a very special thank you to our new best friend, Jason Brown.
What a player. What a player.
We will
MVP.
we'll be back tomorrow.